By now, you have watched The Hand That Fed Us, my investigation into the quality of food distributed during the COVID-19 lockdown. My name is Daniel Lutaya. I'm an investigative journalist, and I have followed up issues that change society. This is my passion. I received a call from an old friend. We'll call him Richard. I don't take any story lightly, and this call raises my instincts.
We got information of some company that is selling some products that are outdated. They are already in market, they are still circulating.
Which products are these?
They are sort of milk. Tukakati setubadde tugenda okukola tubadde twagala tugendeyo with our pickups tugendeyo tugende n'abannamawulire.
It's the first time that I'm going to get a chance to be part of an operation by the Uganda National Bureau of Standards, and it has been a heated subject, the subject of how this food gets qualified to be consumed by Ugandans, especially in such a time of COVID-19, where people are depending on these packed foods for their sustenance, especially in the city, Kampala, Wakiso and Mukono. So it is something that I'm looking forward to, and I hope that we'll get to the bottom of whether the food that people are eating is actually food that is good for human consumption.
At first, I believed that we were going to make a burst of spoiled milk as part of the investigation into food quality. This call was just days after the Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Kadaga, had said this.
Support vulnerable persons, 59 billion. That's the one which is buying the expired milk. You're aware that milk is expired. We're just having Ugandans.
However, it's like a deal because inside tuinamu abatugamba ekyokukola. They are telling us if we get to this guy, n'alaba relevance abannamawulire bali mu jacket balina emizindalo n'ebikamera bakira ku store, then naffe nga tuli mu konti zaffe uniforms kale kuzipick ne tumugamba, you know what, musajja gwe, open the store. Opening the store awo tuba tulinda abali mu verifying. Because already we have evidence, what we we have even the receipts. That was in the market. Because our insiders that are telling us the store which are the products which are meaning so
At this point, the investigation shifts gears from one about food quality to one about extortion. We now set our undercover cameras rolling and we join the gang in the quest to extort money.
We think that there might be some ill intentions of the UNBS officers that we are going to meet. So we will be filming undercover for most of the time when we are with them in their car. So this is in trying to get to the bottom of whether or not they will actually arrest the people that they have confirmed to us are selling food that is not accredited for human consumption, food that could actually lead to death according to what we have understood from the experts. So we do hope that we give them a benefit of the doubt. We hope that they will stick to the law, but if they don't, we will be there to catch them with our hidden cameras.
It is a rush and I don't take chances. I record each and every moment of this meeting. In a few minutes, we are at the agreed destination. Here, the spirits are high. The UNBS car is on standby for a mouth-watering mission. And in no time, we get instructions, quite bold and strong.
Never between insiders inside who we are working with. So after we verifying, of course we are aware that the store you now serikali between them wagenda mu mwena motoka bajja kwata omunyindu because mwali bakuteka ku store kandi tuyinde ba verifying nga wali. So bwanalaba nga musetinga wali machines ku store biki naye mukwatamu ye literally ajja kumanya kintu kigenze kwabika. So katawo he will say what to do with this stock like. Then now
Solomon Birango, also known as Solomon Abaho, is the main man in this mission. it is not a new assignment to him, and he gives us the assurance that it will pay off with ease.
As a video, I want it to be a layman's understanding. But was saying, then now to shall talk to K, we Mugambi the business, because still the business will be there. Mugambi the what did they wait to do? Come into money.
Solomon alleges to have bought expired Lato milk and he can't stand it anymore. Solomon Birango Abaho speaks with authority and power. In this investigation, you will know who Solomon is, who he works for, and why he is not threatened by anything or anyone. On March 7th, 2019, Solomon is in attendance of a presidential organized event with journalists at the Makerere Business School.
The process of that training, it wasn't clear.
And because we are expecting some money, big money, because we are not given it to us.
Wuja, they were not at any one time involved.
At this event, he says he got a lot of money. It was just one of his many games.
At Symposium, it's me who took them there. Those who wanted to see the president.
Solomon also confesses to having duped the journalists. He brags about it, mentions names of accomplices and how much money he made off that deal.
At in State House, Niagara, the president at money, I'm busy. We are sending you money by James. We are going to see them later. At night, it brings the money 90 million. Me to get out of it, I had to bring the State House. No, we said the money is for a circle, heater. So we are using our money to give you transport of 100 refund, please. But there is no money for State House. Even though we want to do it, but we start with the money. An
interesting subject, but we will know more about Solomon later. For now, let's brace for this fresh deal. A raid at Lato Milk.
You start getting the place film. You play your role of media.
My undercover journalist, UNBS staff, an armed police officer, 4 other friends to Solomon, and I are set and rolling.
Very many customers are complaining we do not refund, we do not exchange that money. Kindly permit us to do the simple survey and we shall be on our way out.
Okay.
Because we have the media here, and we have standard reporting, and by the time we come here, we have very, very credible information. Okay, sir? You do not take it as you being on the defensive.
No, I'm not, because I'm defending my company.
This is when we get something in the market that is defective, it becomes criminal.
But we are still checking, and we are going to get there.
Okay.
You go one thing. I'll tell you one solution for this. You check the veins. Then you can see. Now we are checking in. Okay. Because you see already vans are
Okay, he's going with you. You, please. Just as you said, random sample.
Expired boxes are confiscated, and it seems like the deal is going well.
So that we already have these people have been taking them.
The tension among the workers is high. The managers are put to task.
Get to this. You can't see. Channel, get one box of that.
Tell me the number.
Sir, we don't have a number. These people have a receipt and expired milk we've got.
Now, are we sure, why?
Please. So we are not going to argue with you. Your manager, sales manager, come, we go. We go. Only that. So, hold on. I think we are here to pass time.
Well, we have found a batch of Lato milk. I think it's a strawberry flavor that is just a week away from expiry. And now we are yet to find out what UNBS will do with it. So we are still following through, moving through the warehouse to see if we'll find something else.
The boss is about to work.
However, something goes terribly wrong.
Why are you impatient? What are you hiding? What do you mean by hiding? You. And you is coming so-called because you have a contact with them.
No.
It's you even get him, right? You're defending them. What do you mean? You will take me to the hospital since you know them.
One of the employees here gets suspicious of the manner and intolerance of Solomon. He places a call to the UNBS head office to confirm the impromptu operation. This call changes everything about our mission.
One minute.
Go check.
Watch out. You're starting to play around, I think.
Search, come. Give us a receipt. Just print it. It's ours. You said it's ours.
It's yours.
You want to go and track
This
and
is
see the
evidence.
serial?
This milk is yours.
No, you want to follow the serial?
It doesn't have a serial number. Where's the gentleman when we get done with this? Because
You're not the manager.
the money. Even in Nasa Road, you can
So are you literally saying we put the receipt?
They now know we are not on official duty.
Then why are you coming? Talk to boss. Who's boss?
Because I don't want to
My
get
boss.
embarrassed at the end of the day. By the way,
Who is going to get embarrassed?
it can be a very big embarrassment on your side.
To me?
Yes.
To my side?
Yes. That's why
A
I'm telling
consumer
you,
who bought-
you
who
try
bought-
to be professional.
There's no how they will come out of this. I promise. And I'm here with you.
We had to leave immediately. What was meant to be a simple enter and exit with a bag full of cash operation now has us going home with nothing. Deal not good yet, but the gang is not yet about to let go. We get into an emergency meeting. At this spot in Ntinda, we will draw a new strategy.
UNBS is sure the people who came are fake. UNBS.
How?
My role now is to threaten the Lato Milk manager with publishing the story of selling expired milk to the public.
So you see, we are continuing. We're going to air out the news, and another thing tomorrow we are going to to look for the Minister of Trade with their own evidence. Why don't you talk to them? You go and talk to them somewhere.
I go?
It's called the Patia.
Solomon is in constant contact with one of the employees at Lato Milk, and he is the main architect. He is disappointed with our approach.
You will hear the number what you manage. Obahina at Hurra, you will get a ground. Oti namba ya ogumunjo otaramuga memazino wa NBS nango tsiko nitstaye munongo jiroti obaba utakasta.
This man is a sales supervisor, and he is now here with Plan B. And he was watching from a distance when we were at the warehouse. Our cameras didn't miss out on him. This is him here. And now he is with the gang.
What I left there. They are trying to avoid
And media in Tachon.
You get my point? So, if you can create a platform with financial people,
You see
they are very smart. They are too sharp. That's why I'm saying you should not leave. If you stand on your point and say,
These would meet him and tell him, sir, we are from NBS. These are our ideas, we are authentic. But we are coming back here. We are airing out the news today. Because these people are on our neck.
We make the calls and get a meeting with Lato Milk. At this meeting, the Lato Milk management is convinced they will not cash out. They say that the case has been handed over to the UNBS CID office.
So you went to the warehouse, and that is the time UNBS doing. We actually met UNBS there. At the warehouse? Yes. And where did that policeman be? He was with UNBS. He was with UNBS? Yes.
It's another flop, but we aren't giving up on this.
You see, I am very much, I am sure you know, it will come to you also. I am very much interested in that so-called consumer. He was not ready.
Solomon calls for another meeting with all of us. It is another assurance the deal has to go through because they have done this before.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying let's not panic. we build our
case.
We build
Serious case.
We build it with time. It weighs.
Yeah.
And when we are talking them over again,
they have no
because
option.
calling you today, you come then please to 5 million, 2 million, and then tomorrow they put you in pressure.
Because of course now they're thinking journalists.
Yeah, 5 million, but we are going to build it.
When you guys left.
In the course of this investigation, we could not ascertain if his statements about the people he called accomplices were true. In this meeting, we have a new team player, Jonathan Chiliowa, with KM Advocates and Associates. He unveils Plan C to write an official notice of intention to sue and demand for money from the investor. Solomon is positive that this, coupled with our footage from the raid, will rattle Lato Milk just enough to get the cash out of the bank.
You could come up with the documents and the survey.
Yeah, demand
some
to the sum. But for him, speaking for him, for the consumer, he gave us instructions that try to elaborate. Maybe I will share with you.
But you share with us the
yeah, because that's you feel
that's what came. Yeah. That one does not stop.
One thing I know about these Indians, when something gets out of hand, these guys of KCCA, they come with their seals, they seal all the warehouses, they go and put them in the office. Here the machine is
Here, we are joined by another employee of Lato Milk, another inside man. He advises that we doctor a video and send it out to social media to rattle the Lato Milk management into killing the story. This is Plan D.
Can use someone, he puts on a cape and a mask, he enters into the van, he gets a marker, he rubs the expiry date, writes a new one. Now we are having him on the video. So this person will again stand in the video and says, this is happening like this and this. These guys don't change expired milk in the filters, they sell expired milk.
Also he has a car and has like diesel cars.
They are selling expired milk, which is very dangerous public health. As you can see the expiry date, it is 3rd of August. But the actual milk that is inside, it is going to expire on 6th June. So we don't know what to do. You can see the whole stock we have here in this van, it is expired.
A day later, I get a copy of the letter sent to me in soft copy. This letter is also given to the Lato Milk management. It is copied to, among others, the State House Anti-Corruption Unit. At this point, I decide to get into my journalist shoes again. I set out to verify the notice of intention to sue.
Avande, we have received a letter. I want to share it with you.
Yes.
A letter from an advocate's firm, a law firm, claims that this letter was carbon copied to your office, to our office, NBS, the Uganda Police Force, and the UNBS. This letter is purporting to be an intention to sue.
Daniel, we haven't yet received this complaint. We haven't received this letter here at the State House Anti-Corruption Unit. But even if it came the way it is, again, it's not authentic. It's not signed. It's not owned up. Anyone can forge this letter. So I don't know about it yet. You are the one showing it to me. If it is a credible complaint, we will follow up. But if it comes the way it is, we will still not follow up. Maybe it is an extorter wanting to intimidate the investor.
Nakalema calls all stakeholders, UNBS, the police, and the Lato Milk management. At this meeting, we show all of them our undercover footage.
But the actual milk that is inside, it is going to expire on 6th June. So we don't know what to do. They are conniving with UNBS. They are stamping on the expired milk.
Nakalema doesn't take this lightly. It is an attack on investors, and it is a tough call to UNBS.
His Excellency the President does not want to hear any investor being disturbed.
Where is he now?
I believe he's at work.
We should have him arrested.
We now want him because if he knows that Nagari is looking for him, he will disappear. Of course, we will track and give it till he will give us a lot of headache. Can we have that man here? We put him on bond today.
That staff works in imports inspection of UNPS. His name is Derek Konde, I'm told. He's supposed to be working with the URA, alongside URA as UNPS staff, in the data processing center in Nakawa.
We're going to fast track it. You have a file, a complete file hopefully.
And just like that, a directive is issued. The UNBS staff are in the coolers. Solomon goes into hiding. His team too are nowhere to be found. After weeks of a manhunt, Solomon is arrested and charged with attempts of extortion by threats. He joins the UNBS team in the dock. However, his team is still at large and the manhunt for these continues. Solomon Abaho Birango, the mastermind, is currently at Chitalia prison on remand. He is joined in jail by Stephen Chiganda, the driver of the UNBS truck we used during the raid, and Derek Konde, the UNBS official. Enoch Taebwa, a member of the silent majority, is on the run and still at large. This gentleman, whose name is still unknown, is also still at large. The two Lato Milk employees and the lawyer Jonathan Chiriowa are still at large. The police officer attached to Ginger Road Police Station who helped us in the raid is also still at large. Daniel Lutaya, NBS Investigates.